Okay, so what I want to talk about today is how long your case is going to take. So I get this question all the time from new clients, from clients that I currently have, from other people's clients who come to me and say, "Hey, my case is taking such a long time," or whatever the case may be. People want to know how long their problem is going to last. One of the things that I say is I'm a problem-solving lawyer. Everybody who comes through my door has a problem. I do personal injury, family law, and criminal defense. And when you see attorneys for those matters, it's because you have a problem. So I say, I try to solve everybody's problem or everybody who I can help, or I send them to someone who can solve their problem. But what ultimately people want to know is how long they're going to have their problem and how their problem is going to be resolved. In the beginning, it's very difficult to answer either one of those questions. So I've been doing this long enough to have some estimated answers. For example, I had a consultation with someone yesterday, and she said, "Okay, how much longer is this going to take, and what's going to happen in the end?" And I was able to say, "Hey, I can't make you any guarantees under the law, but based on my experience with these types of matters, this is what I believe is going to happen." And I believe that I'm right on that. And oftentimes we are able to do that, but pinning down that exact amount of time is a case by case basis. So I can look at any one case that I have open right now that I have discovery on and that I've done a full evaluation on and say, okay, I estimate that I should be done with this case by February, or be done with this case by March, because I understand what needs to be done to get to a resolution. But when I'm just looking at your case day one, before I have all the information, with maybe I only have an affidavit or a crash report, it's very, very hard in those early stages to say exactly how long it's going to take, partially because in at least criminal defense work, we're the defendant, which means that we are not the party that's pushing the case forward. Now, the best defense is a great offense, so we do tend to push the case forward as we go through. But essentially, what happens is the state files the case against you, which means it's their responsibility to get us the evidence that they have against you, and then we figure out a plan of where to go from there. Our plan is to get you the best result possible as quickly as possible in every single case. So that might mean, hey, I see there's evidence here that you're innocent, or I see that the state has presented evidence, but it's just not enough to convict you. Or maybe we have a motion that we can file that will end the case early. And we do all of those assessments and determine what is your best route to get the best results. And when we're thinking about what those best results are, they're because we've talked to our clients. So we ask our client, what's most important to you? We ask them from the very first conversation, what is most important to you, so that we can know how best to represent you. So the answer in the short term is we don't know. As the case goes on, we're able to make better estimates. And sometimes we have to adjust those timelines to get you the best result, the result that you're looking for. But as we get closer, we're able to pinpoint, early on in the case. I might say we can get the case resolved by the summertime, and in the spring I might say, okay, this looks like we'll be getting this done in June. And by May, I'll say, okay, we're going to get this done on June 19th. We know the exact date. So as we get closer to the resolution of the case, we can pinpoint it better. But up until that point, our goal is to get you the best result that we can, which means doing what you would do if you were in our shoes, having the education and experience that we have. So we do our best to represent our clients in the way that they think is going to be most fruitful and have the best results for their long-term experience.